Welcome back to V-Rising. My name is Nilaus, and today we're going to talk about iron and all of the problems that are entailed in making sure that we have enough iron and where do we get iron, because that is a different challenge. Now, first of all, you cannot find iron in the Farbane Woods, so you need to go up to Dunley Farmlands. And once you get up here, you can see that things are a bit dangerous, but there are a few things we need to do before we even get there. The first one is, well, if we don't have a smithy, then we are not going to do anything with the iron, so we need to be able to make iron ingots, get the iron weapons, and get a smithy. So we need to kill good old Quincy the Bandit King. Let's track him. Now, he is actually located in this location, but if you go up here, then you're just going to be finding a miserable time because both entrances are blocked off. So what you need to do first is you actually need to find this guy, Clyde the Firestarter. We're not going to take him, but he needs to... you need to get him for the sulfur and the explosive. He is located all the way over to this location. But once you have them and you mine a bit of sulfur, then we can go into an alchemy lab, which is also what we can make. And in the alchemy lab here, we can then make a minor explosive box. So we're going to make a minor explosive box. Luckily, I already have two. So I am going to just... we are only going to need one. So here. Oh, that one. I'll just put it back in here. Good. We are going to need one because otherwise you can't get in. So we are going to track. Are we tracking the boss? Yes, we are tracking the boss. Alright, so I will be heading out. It's just around dusk, so that's a pretty good time to head out. So we have now reached this location, and as you can see, there is a big door in the way. There is another way to get through this. I think if you have killed the big bear, I think that the bear can actually destroy this as well. But that requires you've killed the bear dude. That's how we get back. But we're gonna do it with the explosives. So we're gonna set an explosive box here. Good, and then we're just gonna shoot it. There we go. Door is now open. The entrance is... that's interesting how they hover there. Huh. Let's see. This is also a good opportunity to check if there should be any of these that are for some reason like super high level. That would be really nice if we could just find some super high level things. So we made it to the boss. Let's see if we can pick out the ads first. We can. Okay, let's pick out the other one. I don't have a lot of blood left because I kind of had to use it. There we go. So Quincy the Bandit King. He is going to be charging, and apart from that, just... yeah, let's just go.
Make this a story worth telling.
He's not easy to be in close combat with. So basically just try to take him from the side. See, that's it. Just... oh, that's a charge. He'll do sometimes triple charging. Luckily, he's not particularly difficult. Go charge once. Oh no, that's a... this also has a triple charge. I think that's only on the second round here. That's the charge. Oh wow, that's... definitely don't want that. Oops, that's the charge. Good. Charge? Or just... I mean, it's not really worth doing that. The show me what you got is just... got that, and... when he does show me what... oh, that's the spell reflection. Don't want to be shooting at that. Oh, that's the charge. Triple charge and triple charge. Man, I should know that. And then he becomes super vulnerable right after that. So get a few shots in. Don't shoot at him. There we go. Nope, don't shoot at him. Oh, that's triple charged. There you go. And then he gets really vulnerable afterwards. Nope, I won't. I got you.
I didn't think I could bleed this
All right,
much.
so we got them, and we got a bit of broken gear. Also, I would say this area is incredibly valuable to just roam and just kill all the boxes. It is incredible the amount of good stuff you get in this location. So, would highly recommend just go around bashing boxes. Just on my way here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in here. That is pretty damn good, even if you have all of it. Oh, that's perfect timing. So now it's time to head out and get some iron. How do we get that? Well, the thing is, we need to get up here. Either up here or here, depending on where you have your base. And it is so convenient that there is a waygate right across. So once you get up there, you get the waygate, then you don't have to ride there again, even if you built your base down here. You just travel to the waygate and then go from there. So what I'm going to do is we are going to the Haunted Iron Mine, which can be really difficult because there is a nasty, nasty boss that we just have no chance of taking. But it just so happens that right here, there's a farm with no protection at all. So if we travel here, we can go to the farm, pick up the best worker we can find at that location, and then travel somehow up here and get in. If we don't find anything we like here, then we can also try this farm, or this farm, or this farm. Now these farms, because they're cotton farms, they actually have garlic protection. So it is a good idea, if you have it, to bring a minor garlic resistance potion, because actually it will stack up pretty quickly, the garlic, and if you do that, then you just don't deal any damage, and it's kind of sad. So we do have a lot of the night remaining, so let's just go out here. Now I picked up a horse up there. The first time you get up there, you will pick up a horse, and here comes the good trick. You can, as I mentioned, you can teleport with a horse. I just never really considered that that would be a thing. Obviously you could not teleport with a horse, but you can. So what we are going to do is we are going to ride here. You don't have to have nighttime when you do this, because the mine is, not surprisingly, indoor. So let's go to this location. I'm just going to jump up. There will be 2 or 3 workers here. That's a worker 24. That's a bit low. We'll still take it. It's better than nothing. So we'll get something here. Yeah, it only has the resource yields. And what we really want is someone who also has the extra damage. So it looks like we have to go on to the next locations. In this point, it's much more important to have a good worker than it is to have a good fighter, because we're going to be doing more work than fighting. And when you are here and looking for good, always go in here, pick up, and pick up. There's always good stuff here, and you can get so much with doing these iron runs. There. So what I'll do is I'll continue with the next. We got a 31. That is, it's slightly better because it gets just exactly into the next area here where we get a bit extra damage. So we'll suffice with that, and then we should now get the hell out of this infested location. Now that being said, oh, we got another one. Oh, that's a 41. We'll take a bit of damage from you. There we go, 41. I'll take it. Unfortunately, our garlic exposure is way too high. And we are going to take the cotton, and then we'll go out. So you can see that I have actually wasted a lot of time on doing everything except iron here. But that's fine, that's fine. This is as valuable as iron moving into this area. So get it and get the hell out. Okay, garlic exposure is at 52. That means we take 100%, no, 52% extra damage. And we deal 25% less damage. That's not good. But we are not here for fighting. We are here for working. So we'll make do with that. What we can do, and we will do, over at when we get here is we will actually just ride through everything and get into the mine without really caring about all of the crap out here, because that's a lot of crap out here that we just don't want to deal with. Especially we take more damage. That is the boss we don't want to fight. That's the boss we really don't want to fight. And we get in here. Get further in, get further in, get further in. And then jump off. We have... And just in terms of that... Ow! Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. Hopefully we can get them to fight each other, and then we can be happy over here. This is a bit risky. I'll especially if you run around like an idiot like me with 46 garlic exposure. But this is the point. The boss will be running around in here and killing undead, and what we can do is we can just kind of avoid. Yes. And we can wait for this one to open. And then we have the iron deposits here. Still gonna heal up because it's super dangerous. Yeah. Alright, so we now have this location. There will be some skeletons here and there, and we always have to keep our eye out for the boss who is patrolling this area. So we want to sort of circle around when the boss is not there. In the meantime, this is... I know that this is better. So now over here we see the boss, Meredith the Bright Archer. Definitely don't want to fight her. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as I see her, I'm just going to go the other way. Because if she's patrolling towards us, then we can just go the other way. We have cleared up already quite a bit of iron here, but we can take more. We know that where she is now, so we can go to the other way. So she's already been here and cleared up all of the skeletons for us. So we actually have just another big area right here that we can just go into and just start clearing. Gotta be kind of careful about respawns and these drops, but generally, hey, we just enjoy the fact that she has cleared the space for us, and we can just chop down some more iron. And again, let's chop until we either have a full inventory or she comes around and well, either a full inventory or there's no more, or that she comes around and we just need to bail. At this point, we are starting to see respawns, and honestly, I feel like I have enough resources here, so I am just gonna bail. Let's just bail out and hope that we don't meet her as we get closer. Keep her at a distance and get over to our horse. It is unfortunately morning outside. But that's... Oh, look at that. Just a little... Just one bonus little... Just one more. Just one more. And then we'll head out. Just one more. That greed is good, isn't it? Heal up before we go up. Nope, I guess not. Alright. Time to bail. And just as we return, we see that our glorious servants have also returned from a hunt, so that should be more good loot for us. First thing we are going to do is just take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's call it 14. 14 stacks, so that is 2,800. Oh, I saw you. You left. You went outside, so you can open doors, I guess. Damn. All right. I'm going to clean up my inventory and set this up for smelting, and then we can talk a bit about what are the first priorities you want to do with your iron ingots that you get. Now that we have iron in abundance and it's all processed, let's talk a bit about what are the first things you want to do in terms of using the iron. It's a precious resource, but if you did the run that I just showed, then you should be coming back with more than enough for all the things that you want to make. So what is the first thing you want to make? Well, I would say you want to make the castle throne first, and I did this even before doing this, and this will allow you to send out missions with your servants, so definitely a very valuable thing. This costs 16 iron ingots, or if you have the forge floor, that is 240 iron ingots, so a bit more than one stack. That's not a problem. Then I would say the next thing you want to do is upgrade your castle heart, so you get up to 150 borders and up to 7 servant coffins. Definitely valuable. So that's another 24 there, and 24, that's 360 ingots. But the main one that you probably want to get is over here, where you build the smithy. And when you build the smithy, that's really expensive. With 32 ingots, that's 480 of the actual ore. So it adds up. It adds up. Then you get these glorious weapons. I was fortunate enough to one of the scrolls, one of the first scroll researches I did, I got the merciless iron mace. So that means immediately get them iron mace for level 15. Going up from merciless copper is 12, so it goes up to 15, and then it can go all the way up to 18 with the merciless iron mace that we have now. Otherwise, we also have 2 new weapons, the Iron Reaper and the Iron Slashers. The Iron Reaper is pretty good. Also with iron weapons, you get an extra attack, so you have 2 different new attacks, special attack. This one kind of funny because it sort of keeps attacking at a certain location. Over here, when we have our usual Q jump, and also we have just a swing that knocks people back and incapacitates them for a bit. Doesn't work on bosses, but they might still be knocked back and also break their casting. So that's another one, that each of these weapons will take 15. They're exactly the same, so 15 more, depending on whether you want what both axes, maces, then you need to farm more, but I would say that's the first thing. The next thing you can also use iron for is, or later on, that is actually for the tailoring, but I will go into tailoring in a different episode because it's a whole different can of worms. But if you get the tailoring, that's the armor, the hollow fang, then you can also upgrade the hollow fang to merciless hollow fang, and that requires more iron again. Now, if we just look at what we, and that's of course also a scroll research. If we look at sort of what we got out there for our iron, it was actually quite good. We came back with, I don't know, was it 2,500 or something to that effect? 13 attacks. So 2,600 iron ore, and it will give us more than enough iron ingots for all the stuff we make. So that means you can also start making other stuff that you might find useful, such as later on making prison cells that also cost iron, and other things such as that. So it's there are definitely many things, but the most important thing is get a new good weapon and get your castle heart updated, get the throne so you can start commanding your servants. Those are the things that are super important to upgrade, and then you have iron now, and it's sort of transitioned into the whole new area. That means from when you get up there, I went from level 38, gear level 38, to gear level 51 with this gear, or 48 with that one, and that's a massive upgrade. And since most of the stuff that we found up here is level, let's say 38 to 40 something, and even the bruisers are level 50, the brawlers are level 50, then we can definitely start roaming more confidently in this area. So that is the iron guide. I hope that it was useful. If it was, be sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing. I'd like to do more guides for just sort of random aspects of the game as they sort of come up. Maybe like prisoners would also be a cool thing once I get more into that. Tailoring. Let me know what kind of things that you think would be fun and interesting to have in this guide, then I'll be happy to do it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care and stay effective.